Hello. Shalom. Call hello, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakak Radash. On my way to the campsite. Not getting out at the time that I wanted, but the work's still gonna get done, you know. This is a quick in-transit lesson. I'm gonna entitle it IFOs, Identifying Flying Objects. For years we know that the government, which is this mind control in place, have been trying to hide information for the longest. And in the past 2 years, no, probably longer than that, probably the past 5 years, they haven't been able to stop anything. Before I continue, Salakia, Shalom and salutations and double honor to the men of Great Millstone, who I learned this 100% true from. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim, the Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, making yourselves a living sacrifice to do this work. And last but not least, the elect. Salakia for that. So we all know that this government has been hiding information for a little while now. And they've just been trying to cover up everything that they could for as long as they could. And they've been out preaching and teaching and spreading lies about what the world calls UFOs are actually IFOs. And these IFOs are identified in the Bible from the Old Testament to the New Testament. And what was it, last week or last weekend, there was just a situation that took place where we had a situation in southern Florida, Miami, and the situation was that it was like 100 cops out there, but which didn't make any sense for a so-called teenager altercation at the mall out there in South Florida, South Beach. And then the backstory was that there were 8 foot 9 feet aliens out there walking around, and people were shooting at them and all types of different things that took place, but nothing affected them, nor did they feel out of place or uncomfortable with what was going on as far as how the people were receiving them. So with that situation that took place, the government tried to cover it up. Now, another situation that took place, and I'll probably talk about it in my lesson, in my street lesson, is that the Small Hatters, located in Brooklyn, Crown Heights, was coming out of manholes and such and so, and they were viewed coming out of these places. So there was an inspection that took place, and they were down in there to find what was down in there, and they got tunnels built all in there. And these tunnels built, they have just wicked worshiping going on. They had beds in there, so you know that they was doing sex trafficking and pedophilia things going on in there. So, man, it's just showing you that these people are wicked, man. And the Lord is bringing these things out, because as the scriptures say, that he will make Esau bare, and he will reveal his secret places. And the Lord is showing us, the world, who this man really is, which is, his name is Amalek, who is a descendant of Esau, Edom, which are the Edomites. So I just got a couple of quick scriptures and some precepts. I'm not going to read it verbatim, but if you get a chance, you can definitely check it out on your own, because we've been hearing and seeing these IFOs for a while now, and Esau's getting scared, man. Esau's really, he's not getting. Esau's scared. Esau's frightened because he know that his time is nearly, it's about to be up. So now we got the situation with World War III. It's been talked about, but now it's beefing up, as they would say, it's turning up. So that World War III is definitely turning up. And the Lord is he's visiting this place, and he's sending his angels out to check the place out and to scare, because they're messing with Esau right now. This is an indication that Esau knows that he has to move fast and move forward, because when the prophets has been coming out, at first they didn't want to pay the prophets and the elders and the teachers and apostles no respect, and didn't care to listen. Called them the prophets of doom and don't listen to them and all types of things. That's been going on for years. Even some brothers, even some men have fallen out of the truth because of everybody expecting things to happen ASAP, and they didn't. So now everybody's scared. So you got false teachers coming back in, trying to come back in the truth, but you took your hand off the plow, as the scriptures say. So now you're not going to be welcomed back by Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, and the Son Yahweh Shai, or by the true men of the Lord, because ultimately, where have you been all this time? And Esau's been trying to hide the pictures and videos, and also other people who have witnessed the angels coming out of these IFOs. And these IFOs are considered the chariots of Israel. And these chariots have been around since the beginning of time. And they're still here. And Esau is losing his mind because he can't control or mimic what these vehicles that are called the chariots of Israel. So he's really in a position of starting his new world order, his WWO, and his WW3. He's pushing fast because he knows that he only has but a small time, which is Revelations, I believe 12 and 12. But here's a scripture I got right here, Psalms 104, verse 3, and it says, "Who lift the beams of his chambers and waters? Who maketh the clouds his chariots? Who maketh them upon the wings of the wind?" And those are the chariots. And that answer is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh in the name of his Son. And he's using the time that he has to see he's using the time that he has to show the world that the prophets are telling the truth. Now, everybody's not going to come to the prophets, but in that time of destruction, in a time of famine of the word, it's going to be a lot of people looking for the men of Great Millstone, and probably some other camps too, to get clarification on what's happening. But you chose not to listen all of these years, and you scoffed and you mocked Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and you gainsay and you naysay against Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And now it's just time for his prophets and the Lord himself and his Son to laugh and mock you. Good precepts for that is Isaiah 33 and 34, Matthew 9 and 2, and Luke 7 and 47. Good scriptures to read to get better for clarification. And there's many more scriptures about the chariots, but I just chose to bring out these. Ezekiel 1 and 1, and he talks about the 13th year and the 4th month and the 5th day the captives at the river, and the heavens were open, and he saw the visions of the Most High. So and also talks about that he saw the visions of the chariots as well. He saw the angels, and he described the angels. And you know, the angels can take any kind of form. So when he described them, and if you've been paying close attention to what's been going on as far as what people have been saying about so-called aliens and UFOs, you would realize that they match up the scriptures. And good precepts are 2 Kings 23:3, Matthew 3:16. Those are good scriptures to read. Another good scripture is Ezekiel 40:3 to verse 5 as well. Talks about a man appearance of brass. So it's describing, as I don't have the video, but there was an Edomite man who described the chariots, and he described the men getting out of the chariots, and these men were he classified them as of being of African American descent, which are so-called black people. It's a byword. And he said that they came out of the chariots and they had weapons, and they formed a line. So they were militant about how they were set up, and to my opinion, it was only to just like in it was only to scare them and put them in a position of being nervous, kind of similar to I think it was 1952. I forgot the president, but the chariots also, do your research, surrounded the White House, and it left everybody nervous. And when they launched their Air Force to come to the aid, the chariots just disappeared. Oh, shucks. So these things are taking place because the Most High is coming to visit the place which he has made, roughly paraphrasing, and it's time for this place to be destroyed. And this is why we come out to prophesy about these things, to prophesy on destruction. And we're excited and we're looking forward to this because it's time. But it says it was appearance of brass, and flax in his hand, and I forgot exactly. Talking about the cubits of measurements, I believe. But a good precepts is Daniel 10:6, also Revelations 11:1, and Isaiah 26:1. Those are good scriptures to read. Ephesians 3:9. And it talks about leaving Lawrenceville, drive safely. Okay, I don't want to leave Lawrenceville. Ephesians 3:9 talks about all men see the fellowship of mystery, and at the beginning of the world have been hid, and it was created by the gods, which is the Elohim, which is Hebrew for gods, which is Allah's is Hebrew for God. So these gods represent the eyes of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. And they're coming back down to visit, and they're telling the Lord on what's what and who's what. And things are taking place on this earth that is going to leave a lot of people failure of heart. A lot of men are going to die because of the WW3. There's going to be drafting men and women, because Babylon, America is don't have the military like they used to. A lot of brothers that caught on. Elder Apostle Cabral spoke about a movie or a documentary called what is that movie called? The Wars That America Was In, something to that manner. But it's really a great documentary. I watched it probably like 3 times already. Has a lot of great information in there and understanding in there, especially for these times that we are in, which is a lot of days. So I would definitely advise, if I said it right, to check it out. Good precepts is Romans 16:25 and Psalms 33:6 to check out that information. I mean, to check out the scriptures that I was talking about in Ephesians 3 and 9. And the last one I had was 2nd Esdras 6:1. And it says that in the beginning of the world, the earth was made, and the angels were gathered together to do these things. So all of these things that's happening is because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah has set it up on his time to do. And they try to throw you off with and they try to scare you, especially with the movies too. Predictive programming with the movies, that they're trying to prepare you for what's about to happen, because the true elites know what's about to happen. But there's nothing they can do about it either. And that's what drives Esau crazy, is that he has no control over what's going to be done. And he's trying to figure out what can he do. But ultimately, as the scriptures say, he's going to have to, him and the other Gentile nations are going to meet in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, Valley of Decision, and they're going to try to battle with Yahweh Shai. But to no avail, they're going to win nothing, and they're just going to be obliterated and destroyed. And also, that's what the IFOs are going to be here for. They're going to be here to help destruction of Babylon, and also these other Gentile nations. Now, not all nations are going to be destroyed. Not all the nations, all the people of these other nations are going to be destroyed, because they're going to be alive to build our new kingdom. So they're going to be a remnant of them to build our kingdom, as the remnant of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, while Yahweh Shai build up the nation. And we're going to be fruitful. In other words, multiple women, multiple sex is going to take place. So with that, Abarak to say you were edified, man. Into that, next time we're going to say, Call hello Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Yukak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the men of Great Millstone. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim, the Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. My name is Yahweh. Abarak to say you have been edified. Until next time, we say Shalom.